too much.
Tell me about it. All this work has me behind in writing code for money.
I still can't believe you're doing that.
Hey, some of us need money to go to school.
Well, I'm having the same problem. My parents want me to go to a better school. They're refusing to pay for VCU. So I went to the student loan office, and they said that my parents make too much money for me to get a loan.
So why don't you just sell code like me?
Because I actually want to start doing things legally.
You're a hacker.
Let's get back on track. Does anybody have the notes from class?
I promise you you'll get an A if you use my notes.
I'm gonna get an A, but I'm
Will
studying.
not.
Excuse me, it's Arma, right? Do you mind if we talk for a sec alone?
Sure. Hey, you two, go get us refills.
All right. If she wants my body, tell her she can have it.
Just get the drinks.
Thanks.
How can I help?
Well, I'm Jillian, Topper's girlfriend.
Wow. It's very nice to meet you. I didn't think he liked anybody. I mean, well, except for Alvin, but I'm still trying to figure that one out.
He likes all of you. He just has a hard time expressing himself. I know he comes across rough, but you have to understand what he's been through. His dad left 9 years ago. He was always distant. Served in the Gulf War. According to Topper's mom, wasn't the same man she married. He's an alcoholic. Was rarely ever home. He'd disappear for days on end. Always coming home darker and more depressed each time.
That's horrible.
It gets worse. His mother had a slew of lovers. She was trying to fill the gap ever since Dad disappeared. I think she forgot she had someone to love. So Topper was left to fend for himself. He's been cooking and cleaning since as long as I can remember.
Wow. I had no idea.
Last month, after you guys helped him out, his mother upped and left town. He just broke down. He won't even leave the house. He lost his job.
Well, I'd love to help, but it seems like he would listen to you more than us.
I don't need you to talk him into anything. What I need you to do is help me find his dad.
Well, that sounds great, but we have no place to start.
Well, I have his license.
Okay, well, that's a good start, but how do you have his license?
When his dad packed everything up, he put his license and passport in a small box, put it under Topper's bed. I just hope you guys can help find his dad.
We'll see what we can do. He's one of us now, and we take care of each other.
He's not a bad guy once you get to know him. He's always been there for me when I really needed him. Thanks for your help.
So, did she profess her undying love for me? Where'd she go?
No. Topper needs our help.
What's wrong?
Well, his mother has skipped town and he's just shut down. Jillian seems to think that if we find his dad that we can help him.
We better call Teach.
I don't think we need him on this. It's a simple data run.
I agree. Besides, he has better things to do.
I still think he'd be interested in knowing what happened to Topper.
So where do we start?
Got the guy's license. Can use the tracking program.
All right, give me the number. All right, yeah, that'll do. Put that in.
We can even start with his credit history. Maybe we can get more info digging through his bank accounts.
I can run him through the criminal database.
What makes you think this guy's got a rap sheet?
It's Topper's dad.
That's weird. No credit history past 8 years ago? No credit cards, bank accounts, job history? Nothing. Seems he just disappeared.
There's gotta be something.
There is. Disorderly conduct a few months after leaving Topper and his mom. No show to court. Wait, there's a note. What?
What's the problem?
My firewall just had a query made on it.
That query is just a loader to keep you connected while it traces your IP occurs.
Did you get it before it could trace?
I don't know. We should leave. That shit wasn't just a simple trace. That was a trace and burn. Simple trace. That shit was a trace and burn.
Excuse me. How you doing? You see anybody acting a little weird, checking out here real fast?
No, I've only been here for a few minutes.
All right, thanks.
Okay. Right. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, thanks, girl. Talk to you later. Take care. Bye. Susan just called and said some officer came in snooping around.
She had the name on this guy?
Yeah, he gave her a business card. Said call if she knew anything.
You think she'll rat us out?
I don't think so. It seems to me that she kind of figured we had something to do with the improvement in her social life. She did say that he asked for people who were in about the time that we left.
I think we better get Teach.
I agree. If some guy showed up an hour after we got tracked, I think that's pretty scary.
Hey, Teach, we got a problem. Yeah, wherever it mites. No, we won't. Serious enough, it's got us scared. Alright, we'll wait.
What did he say?
Says he'll be here in a few. He's in a meeting.
At least we have a super secure server here. We can still look into Topper's dad.
Should we wait for Teach?
Yeah, but at least we can pull up as much stuff as we can before Bao gets there.
Alvin, you said it was important?
Some guy came to Bellacino's asking about us.
What for?
When we were looking into someone, during an attempt to run on DMV, we got tagged for a trace.
Told you not to do anything without permission. Who are you looking up?
Trying to find Topper's father.
And why did you find it necessary to look into Topper's past?
His girlfriend Jill asked us to find his father. Well, she told us that his mother had left.
Did it occur to you that this man might not want to be found?
We didn't think it would be a problem. We were just gonna do a hit on DMV and find an Addy or some evidence he wasn't even alive.
Should have been an easy search.
Alright, where did this happen?
Bellacino's.
You chose one of the least secure connections to make a run for sensitive data. What happened when you recognized the trace?
Well, first we thought it was just a simple IP query like who is, but Then I pulled the battery out and just came over here.
Yeah, my stuff over here is secure.
Did the trace have a chance to finish?
No, but Susan called and said some guy had been in snooping around.
Susan? You mean the waitress? Why have you been maintaining familiar contact with the subject of a prior operation?
Prior operation? You sound like G.I. Joe, not a school professor.
Does this man know anything about you?
Susan told him nothing. She called and warned us that he was looking for us. She wouldn't have done that if she had said anything.
I suppose. Arma, you find Topper. At least find out where he lives. Michael, you and Alvin, keep looking for more information, but cover your tracks. Be more careful this time. I'll make some calls, find out what I can.
Your message sounded urgent. Have you found Tupper's dad?
Not exactly.
What does that mean?
It's complicated. But we need more information. Maybe something else from that box? And we need to find Topper ASAP.
Wow. I never thought Topper's life could get any more complicated. I mean, his dad leaves. His mom leaves. I don't know if we should look any further. Topper might not be able to handle it.
If his dad is in trouble, or is trouble, Topper should know.
I've checked all of his hideouts. The only place I haven't checked is his job.
Well, that's a start. Maybe he went to get his paycheck. Hello, Professor. Yeah, I'm here with her now.
Good to see you, Jack. It's been a while.
Garrett, you're right. Long time no see. How's that lady friend of... Oh, never mind. What can I do for you?
You have any information on that name I sent over to you?
Quick to change the subject. I see there's no changing you. The academic life hasn't softened you a bit. Yes, I did find something, but I thought you were out of the political thing.
This isn't politics. This is about finding a missing person.
It's not about politics. What is it then?
Personal. Can you help me?
Garrett, watch your step here, Bubba. This crosses lines even you can't get away with. This target is, or was, a major player in the game. That is, until he went underground. Which is funny, because that's exactly what they trained him to do.
You're sure this is the same target we were talking about before?
Yes. My contact says they want him back. Makes you wonder if this guy's a sleeper.
Thanks for the heads up.
Garrett, don't do anything stupid, Bubba. You're flying without a safety net. Your status is not immune to what these types of people can do.
Hey, we'd like to know if Topper's been by lately.
He came crawling back a few hours ago, begging for his job. He was crying and moaning about needing cash. He left as soon as he got his check. Then some smelly guy came in. About 15 minutes later, looking for him.
Some smelly guy came in looking for Topper?
Actually, he was looking for Chris. He'd asked me if I'd seen him.
Okay, Smelly's an old, Smelly's and Dirty or Smelly's and Chainsmoker.
This guy smelled like B.O. and a little bit of Campbell's.
That doesn't do us any good. Can you describe him to us?
He was about yay high. He's kind of mean looking. Kind of between a homeless guy and a serial killer.
Thanks for your help. Let's get out of here. What is that window for?
That's a DOD file. Haven't you seen it? There you go. Top secret.
Hey, Garrett.
Hey, Arma.
Look at you. There. Perfect. Come on.
So what do we have so far?
Well, I can honestly say that I have no idea where Topper is. I sent Jillian home so she wouldn't get in any trouble. We looked several places and finally ended up at his place of work. The slimy counter guy was a total pain. I finally get him to tell me that Topper's been by. Then he tells me that someone else is looking for him.
Was it the same person that was at World Cup?
No, not unless he's a bum with the soup fetish.
What about you two? What do you have?
Well, seems this guy's a ghost. I got birth records and everything linked up to his induction in the military. After that, things get hairy. Wedding certificate, Topper's birth certificate. Otherwise, jack.
Everywhere we looked, we found dead ends. The only place we actually got something was a DOD. Seems like this guy's got some top secret records out there. Alvin here has been hacking away at it for about an hour now. If we can find out who this guy was from the coffee shop, we might know where to look.
Doesn't seem to be worth it. Those files will tell us what Topper's father is, but not where he is. What we need to do is take a look at what we have and figure out how to find him. Arma, you said that the guy who came by looking for Topper looked like a bum and smelled like soup?
Yeah.
If I needed to hide, the homeless community is anonymous, without IDs or ways of tracking a person. If he smelled like soup, he might be hanging out at the local soup kitchens.
There are hundreds of soup kitchens out there. Do we even have time to look for them all?
No, we don't. But being homeless means you have limited mobility. We should start at Topper's work and fan out.
That would still take a lot of time. Don't you think we should split up?
It's a good idea, but we should work in pairs. You and Alvin can take the ones closest to the bus routes. Arma and I'll take the ones closest to Topper's work. Use the picture from his license. We don't want to spook him, though. Just ask some questions. Very discreetly. If you do find anything, don't engage him. Come back to me and tell me. I'll handle it myself. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody, let's get some rest. We got a big day tomorrow.
Hey,
What, no tomato soup at the commissary? And no insurance either. You sure you know what you're doing? Look, you got the wrong guy.
You're not in jeopardy here.
I never was.
But now someone that you know is.
I gotta check the bread. Why do you think I'm here? Just because you just found me doesn't mean I haven't been here.
So why keep hiding? Your son needs you.
You know the game. As long as I'm in his life, they'll never let him stay alive.
Assets retire all the time. What makes you think that you'll be a danger to your son?
You know how dirty I am.
I understand. I've worked with people in your situation that have come out clean.
Look, don't fool yourself. Maybe the petty bullshit that you've dealt with can be forgotten, but not mine.
Rationalize all you want. The point is, your son needs you. That should be your focus.
Is life always that simple for you, Pops?
You were there that day at the laundry. Why didn't you help?
You seem to have that covered. So what's your interest in my boy?
Well,
look, I don't trust you. Or your type. It's always bait and switch. I'll work things out with Chris on my own terms.
it's Topper. Get it straight.
How'd it go?
Well, I exhausted my resources and forgot my scarf.
Wait, I'll go get it.
Okay. I'll check in.